Hi everyone, it's your girl Crystal Lynette. Think how's Candid Culture out there? I really want to do a recap of this show, Our Kind of People. Tonight was the season premiere. So this is episode 1, and I love seeing all of this melanin on the screen. But more than that, this show is full of just lies, deception, scandal, everything. And that we are not a monolith. This is what we need to see on our screen. So this show is full of talent. Talent. So first you have Yaya DaCosta. For those of you who think you recognize her, but you're not sure, she was season 3 runner-up to Project Runway. As you know, Eva Pickford won that season. And Yaya DaCosta has been out here doing her thing, acting her face off for years. It's also starring, I think her name is Natalie Ellis. I may have that wrong. So, and she plays the antagonist in the show. Yaya is running things, and I think the name of this episode is called Reparations. Let me start there. I believe it's called Reparations because Angela Vaughn, Yaya's character, has come back to town to claim what is rightfully hers. Her mother lived there, and her mother used to run a salon in the local salon outside of her home. Come to find out, there's more going on there. So we all know that there's more than just this local salon, right? I'm sorry, Nadine Ellis, Morris Chestnut. You got who else we got on here? I wrote everything down. Lance Gross. Oh, we got Debbie Morgan. I love me some Debbie Morgan. For the more mature crowd, you know her from All My Children, but you may know her from Eve's Bayou. Miss Debbie Morgan has been acting her face off for years, and I'm just so excited to see her on the screen. And did I say Morris Chestnut? Let me say that again, Morris Chestnut. Okay, so you have the different families. Okay, you have, of course, Joe Morton and his daughter, and who's also married to Morris Chestnut, their family, and they're the rich. They're rich, 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 rich. They are the very affluent in the family in the town. And then you have Angela Vaughn, played by Yaya DaCosta, and her daughter. She's a single mother. She's an entrepreneur. She has this hairline that she has come back uh, to be an entrepreneur and grow her hairline. And she really wants to be this businesswoman, and she wants to show her daughter a better way. She wants to show her daughter a better way. I'm actually going to share the picture with you. This is a picture. This is Yaya, of course, Nadine Ellis, Joe Morton, as I said. This is the cast here. Amazing cast. Just a litany of talent. Talent. Okay. So her daughter's just a mischievous teenager. Her daughter is just all over the place. And her daughter is played by Alana Bright. And even the young talent is just killing it on this show. So her daughter is played by Lana Bright, and I guess she had gotten into some trouble in the town that they had just moved from, and I guess she was doing some drugs and doing some things, but she did not come here for that, But she knows she's smarter than this. She's smarter than they wish she was, basically. And so this girl's very intelligent. And she's like, why does my mother want to get with all of these rich folks? Why does my mother want to do all of this? But her mother just wants to show you a better way. And she wants to show you that a black woman can do anything and everything. And you can grow your hairline. You can do what you want to do. But this girl, she's pretty mischievous. She's out there. She's doing some things. And her mother really wants to keep her in line. That's what I got from it anyway. So first, one of the first scenes, they're at this party, this very affluent party, and she meets Nadine Ellis's character, Leah Franklin, who of course is married to Morris Chestnut. And she's, very gracious. Thank you so much for inviting us. I really want to donate to the charity. I'm new in town, all of these things. She has been enthusiastic. She's putting her best foot forward. She's letting them know what she's trying to do out here, right? And um, Leah Franklin's not trying to hear it. She's not. She is not having it. Uh, she really is. She's just stuck up, and it's very much. It is like Revenge. It is kind of like the TV show Revenge from several years ago, like a black version of that. But it is full of just everything. So, and that's why I love it. So, uh, she comes to one of the little brunches, and she's like, "I would love to be nominated. I'd love to be part of your group." And so she says, "Why do you want to be part of your group? Where are you from? Where's your mother from? All of these things." And she's like, "Oh, my brother was here some years ago, and now she's passed away, so I've come back." And so the ladies, they do an investigation. Turns out her mother ran. Your mother was a maid. Your mother was a maid in town, and not only was she a maid, but she was running drugs outside of her hair salon. Uh, Ms. Vaughn didn't know anything about that. Yaya's character, Angela Vaughn, had no idea. So she sad, she doesn't realize, she finally, Nadine Ellis's character, Leah Franklin, she realizes, oh, wait, she had no idea of all of these things. And I just embarrassed her in front of everybody. So I'm actually skipping ahead. So at the brunch, she's like, instead of you doing hair and makeup, why instead of you doing the beauty part portion, why don't you handle food and beverage? She's like, oh, so you want me to handle food and beverage? She's like, yes, no small job, right? So she's like, fine. She has to bail her out. And they do a whole uh, hair show. They do all models, everything on uh, Angela Vaughn's character's hairline. It goes over great. Everybody loves it. And then she proceeds to embarrass her in front of everyone. So she wants to investigate, where did they come up with this that my mother was running drugs out of my salon and everything. Turns out, and she said, that doesn't sound like your mother at all. So they launch an investigation. Turns out that that's not what happened. Joe Morton's character is her father. She has a memory of when she's a little girl, and she realizes Joe Morton's character is her father. Joe Morton's character, of course, is Teddy Franklin, and he's the patriarch. He's been running the business for years. Oh, he is sleazy, but I love when Joe Morton plays these sleazy characters, because he even made the table so people could look so he could look down on everyone. And oh, I had to write that down. Y'all, she lanced the table. She saw the table down so it could be even with everyone. And he's just a sleazy businessman. And I really want to hear his backstory. Like, what happened to him that he felt that he needed to be this shrewd, sleazy businessman? So she said that she's about building black folks, but we know in the previous scene, she embarrassed Angela Vaughn in front of everyone. But I think she realized what she did, but she's not the type to apologize. So this animosity is going to be going on this whole season, and it's going to be great. So y'all, it is time to secure the crown. I cannot wait. I want to show some pictures from the hair show. This is, of course, Debbie Morgan that I was speaking about, Yaya DaCosta, and Alana Bright. This show is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see more of it. I cannot wait to see more of it. I can't wait to share it with you all. And I don't know if sorry, I skipped ahead because I got so excited. But at the end, she realizes that Teddy Franklin, Joe Morton's character, is her father. And the only person she tells this to is Debbie Morgan's character, Patricia Williams, her aunt. And she's like, "Are you sure about that?" And she said, "I remember. I remember distinctly. I remember what happened." Now, when she goes back to get the wig back, she doesn't tell uh, she doesn't tell the Leah Franklin that we're sisters, because I think that she's realizing, she's like, "I'm really figuring this town out." And she thinks that she knows that she can use this leverage, this information against her sister, against the family, against Joe Morton, and she can grow her business. So there's more to these stories. The young ladies in the story. One of the girls passed away, died. Apparently, she was having a love affair with another one of the other female characters, the young girls. So they were having a lesbian love affair. So I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And of course, she's hiding this information from her mother. So, and she had a picture of it. So the whole thing is just going to be a great show. I cannot wait to see this show. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to start doing some lives on it. Please, if you'd like for me to do some lives, let me know on this show, or maybe we'll do an after party on this show and we'll talk about this. We'll talk about just, one of my main things is building up Black women and just tearing down the animosity between Black women. And this show just shows it blaringly. And I love to see how we can do better. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me for this quick recap of this show. We'll do more of these, but our kind of people, let's watch this together. This is going to be a good one. So please watch out for Yaya DaCosta and Debbie Morgan, Morris Chestnut, Lance Gross, and Nadine Ellis in the future episodes. We're going to have some fun with this one. Thank you.